The Archbishop of the Church of Uganda, the Most Reverend Dr. Stephen Kazimba Mugalu, has paid tribute to the late Pope Francis, who passed away on Easter Monday. Speaking during a meeting with bishops and the organizing committee of this year's Uganda Martyrs' Day celebrations from northern Uganda, the Archbishop acknowledged the grief of the global Catholic community and expressed solidarity with them during this difficult time. He praised the Pope's dedication to the youth, his strong advocacy for the poor and oppressed, and noted that his legacy will live on in a world that so desperately needs such voices of compassion and justice.
We want to extend our condolences to all Ugandan Roman Catholics who are grieving the death of Pope Francis. As we prepare for the celebration of the Uganda Martyrs, we especially remember the Pope's visit to Uganda in 2015 and his appreciation for the Uganda Martyrs Museum at the Anglican site in Namugongo. During Pope Francis's visit to the Uganda Martyrs Museum, he unveiled a dedication stone.
Regarding the preparations for the Martyrs' Day celebrations, Reverend Godfrey Loom, the Bishop of the Diocese of Northern Uganda and chairperson of the organizing committee, said several subcommittees have been established and each will be led by a bishop from the northern region to ensure a successful event. The Kampala Lord Mayor Aries Lukwago has eulogized Pope Francis, describing him as an angel of peace to the world. The Vatican City State's head of the Directorate and Hygiene confirmed the cause of death as a stroke that was followed by a coma and irreversible cardiovascular collapse. Speaking to the media at Katonga Road offices in Kampala, Lukwago noted that the Pope leaves behind a towering legacy of promoting social justice, especially by fighting for the less privileged. He has implored Ugandan leaders to borrow a leaf from the Pope's legacy.
He has exuded attributes of a very, very amiable leader for our time. He leaves behind a towering legacy as an angel of peace, as a leader who embraced humanity without any form or iota of discrimination. Specifically, two things, attributes for which he will be remembered. One, his empathy towards less privileged.
The Director of Public Prosecutions has withdrawn charges against Detective Arinaitwe Bwana Gilbert, who was accused of aggravated trafficking in persons. The charges were withdrawn yesterday before the International Crimes Division of the High Court before Lady Justice Alice Komohanji. The DPP was represented by the Chief State Attorney, Joseph Chomohendo, who tendered a withdrawal document, which was duly signed by the DPP, Jane Francis Abodo. As a result, the court was left with no choice but to discharge Arinaitwe unless held on other lawful charges. Additionally, the court ordered that Arinaitwe's bail money of 2 million shillings be refunded to him. On the 7th of April 2025, prosecutors informed the International Crimes Division of the High Court that witnesses, including the victim in the human trafficking case against Bwana, was still missing. It's against this background that the charges have been withdrawn. Uganda's Criminal Investigations Directorate has dispatched 500 detectives for a refresher course as part of preparations for the 2026 general election. Assistant Inspector General of Police Tom Magambo, who heads CID, said the officers began training on Monday at the Chikandwa Police Research and Innovation Center in Kakiri District. Those undergoing training include Regional Criminal Investigations Officers, District CID heads, detectives attached to CID headquarters, and scene of crime officers from across the country. Magambo said the refresher course is critical for enhancing skills in forensic science, intelligence-led investigations, and prosecution-focused case handling. The program also targets advanced techniques in handling complex crimes such as financial fraud and terrorism. The course comes just 2 weeks after the CID launched a new criminal data analysis center at its headquarters in Chibuli. Uganda's Consul General in Guangzhou, Judith Nsabavera, has asked Chinese investors to consider exploring Uganda's rich cultural heritage and tourism potential as an area that she said is still virgin for business. Speaking at the cultural and tourism event dubbed Bridging Tradition and Progress, a Ugandan story, which was organized by the consulate on the 21st of April, Nsabavera described Uganda as both a cultural jewel and an emerging investment powerhouse. A short documentary shown at the event showcased Uganda's unrivaled tourism potential. The event also spotlighted Uganda's 4 key investment pillars: agriculture, tourism, mining, and science and technology, positioning the country as a strategic entry point into East and Central Africa. Nsabavera said the consulate will, starting in May, lead exclusive guided tours to Uganda tailored for prospective investors and partners.